AJ and Smart joined us at the first Sprint conference in November 2017 at Google, along with 100 design thinking leaders and practitioners to share their unique approach to taking care of the humans in a design sprint.
I'm a product designer at AJ and Smart, and we do 100% sprints all the time. We run design sprints for companies and help them innovate and solve problems quickly, but we also train companies and people how to actually run sprints themselves, how to be good facilitators and how to follow that process in the best way.
It's up for the team who hosts the client or the customer to run a sprint to really adjust to those little details of, is it more engineering, more data-driven? Is it a cold approach? Or is it more like a warm, playful, artistic approach almost to the sprint process, and everything in between?
The process that's in the sprint book, the Monday and Tuesday, we actually do just on the Monday. So we really squeeze down the expert interviews, how might we's, and that kind of understanding the challenge section. And we put that all in the first half of the first day. And then everyone's creating their concepts and doing the sketching in the second half of Monday. So we do all of that in just the one day. And that makes our sprint actually into 4 days in total. So at the end of Monday, they've just finished drawing their concept, doing their sketching, and they feel really good about that, and they're like, wow, look at everything we achieved in one day. And then on the Tuesday, there's the big achievement of actually completing the storyboard and being ready to build a prototype. So there's these little achievement moments through our process now, so that at the end of each day, people aren't left like wondering what's coming next.
By Tuesday, sometimes we don't even know if we can pull off the prototype. But I can't think about a sprint where we totally screwed up, because the process really takes care of itself. And usually a clear yes and no is so beneficial for our customers that they, even if it's a no, we iterate on the first week and then we go into the second week. And then at the end of the second week, we have a clear yes for what they can do with the product or service they have in mind.
We always take feedback after our sprints and workshops as well. And that's one of the things that people always mention, is that it was such a nice, welcoming experience to come in and be given a set of slippers and then be comfortable all day long. People always comment on these extra little touches like the coffee and the slippers.
We pay a lot of attention to our participants. The main role on our side is the moderator. Most of the weight is on his or her shoulders to really make sure the whole group functions as a group. And if you have like someone who seems to be like a troublemaker, you need to catch up with him or her in the break and ask him, hey, how's it going? Didn't you understand the process? What's stopping you? And sometimes it's even private reasons. So it's like a little, nudge on the shoulder, like, hey, what's going on? How can we help you? Is something not according to your expectations? And then sometimes giving them just the ideas of, hi, I am about to do that. That was my lightning demo. That's an inspiration I took from this guy and from her. And that's how I'm going to do my concept. And they're like, oh, that's interesting. And then they are off on their own. So it's almost like coaching, that you need to be aware of if you lose someone or not. And I would say the main role for that is the moderator, but of course also within the team is like, if the person who sits next to you feel like there's something off, you just talk to them in the break, offer them help.
We didn't sit down and think, how can we make a better sprint? So it's been 2.5 years of just constant iteration, and every single week just looking back at ourselves and reflecting and doing retrospectives has really helped us over 2.5 years, just really every week make small tweaks to the process.